What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today we are taking a look at a brand new knife coming in from Tenable Knives. Huge shout out to them for sending this in. And if you want to see me eat my words possibly by the end of this video, stick around. But I am calling it now. This might be one of the best values on the knife market in 2024. So that's a pretty bold statement, right? But wait till you see what we are looking at here. And I think Tenable was created to kind of make a statement, I think, for Concept. If you're not familiar, Tenable is the sister company to Concept. It is their more affordable line, or if you want to call it the budget line. But they have put fantastic knife out after fantastic knife, and we got some nice hardware there, and we got some crossbar springs. So if you pay attention at all, you'll know the Model 6 from Concept, Tenable has picked that up, and that's what Tenable has been about so far, is taking the more premium models from Concept and turning them into a more affordable model. And what we have here is the Model 6. The carbon fiber one that you see here is going to come in at $60. They're going to have micarta and G10 variants that are going to come in around $50. We are looking at 14C 28N steel. This one has a beautiful satin finish. We have these ramped and stepped thumb discs there for deployment. And then we have our crossbar lock here. Deep carry clip, and it is going to be reversible. Very, very good. Nice sharpening choil here as well. We have a lanyard hole here in the back spacer for the lanyard fans out there. Good protrusion on the crossbar lock. And on top of all that, I talked with Tenable and I asked them specifically, is this a full slab of G10? And it is, in fact, a slab of twill carbon fiber. So that is really cool to get your hands on something in twill carbon fiber, 14C 28N steel for $60. That is a slamming good deal. Now, these just went into stock, at least as of recording this. These just went into stock, and they are currently available on the Tenable website. I'll have that linked down below. So what kind of size are we looking at here for this fella? 3 inches of cutting edge, 3 1/4 total, and 7.5 overall. So we'll put up a couple of very familiar knives here with the Vostede Raccoon and the Kaiser Drop Bear, and you'll see it is right in line with both of them. And we'll put it up here against the Kaiser Militol, the full size and the full size bug out. And you'll see it's right in line with the bug out and just a smidge smaller than the full size Militol. I think people are going to be very excited about this model. I think this is going to be a huge, huge hit. Big value. Even in micarta at $50, that is a very solid deal. That's going to carry nice and deep. I'm not the biggest fan of this exact clip and layout, but it works. It's going to carry pretty deep, and it does look pretty clean in the pocket. We'll see how the ergos feel here in a minute. As far as the weight is concerned, we do have full steel liners here. We do have some internal milling for weight relief, and then we have our carbon fiber scales on both sides. It feels like a fairly solid knife, but I don't think it's going to be too awful heavy. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to take a guess and say it feels like 4 to 4.5. I'm going to say like 4.2. So it's coming right at 4, which is a solid weight. Now, as far as what kind of edge these are going to come with, I'm going to guess a very solid edge. Concept and Tenable, you're basically getting a Concept built knife. It's just going to be in different materials than the Concept branded models. So instead of Concept putting out, which, you know, I don't know how they're going to work it, but instead of them putting out $60 knives under the Concept brand, they decided to rebrand and come out with a budget line. I don't, you know, I wouldn't have went that route if it was my company. You know, just have everything under one name. We have affordable stuff and we have more premium stuff, right? And just be done with it there. But you know, it is what it is. Don't bother me at all, really. We have a modified sheep split there, which is going to be a great workhorse blade shape, everyday carry, great blade shape. A lot of people are going to enjoy this knife purely based on the blade shape and then the wide range of materials that this thing comes in. My dog is sneezing his brains out right now. And then for the people who sharpen, I think those people are going to be very happy as well. Ambidextrous people, you can carry this left or right. You have the crossbar lock, which is going to be completely ambidextrous, as well as the thumb ramps. Yeah, this is going to be a home run. I mean, where could this be improved other than maybe, like I said, the pocket clip? But it is deep carry. It's reversible. It's got it like a wash finish to it. And then what, you know, I could nitpick and say I wouldn't have mind having a full length backspacer. And I wouldn't have mind having jimping ran, you know, all the way out here and then maybe a little smidge down here. But I'm not going to go too crazy. You know, nitpicks are nitpicks. It doesn't change, you know, that doesn't make or break the knife. This is a very solid knife right here for $60. And I'm almost positive they've done some titanium, but yeah, that is going to be steel right there. They've done a few, at least one model with a titanium clip already. And as far as I know, the only company we've ever really seen do that so far is Miguron, but now Tenable also has a model or two with a titanium clip. The last thing we really need to do here is check this lock. We have a nice healthy blade stock on this thing. It is perfectly centered up there. Very nice. As far as the action is concerned, the opening action feels really solid. I've grown to like these stepped, depending on how they're done. I've grown to like these more, especially since checking out some other models with different styles. I like this right here. It's basically just an extended thumb stud. It's a little bit different, but boy, do they work good. Kind of a Ken Onion crossover almost. You know, Ken Onion does the slanted, stepped studs. It's basically what these are. They're just a little elongated. And then the closing action is, you know, nice and smooth, and that should break in. I'm going to guess and say that this is adjustable, and or they send a stronger spring, as they don't have any crossbar locking knives out, at least from Tenable. I don't know if that's adjustable, low, medium, high on the strength. I'm going to guess that it is, but don't hold me to it. Well, in a different video, or if I can find out, actually, I'll try to find out and put it down in the description if this is adjustable. I'll put it down there by the Tenable link. So let's see what we got here. There's no movement up or down. Wow, that feels really good. Whoo, that feels really good. Very nice. And like I said earlier in the video, Concept has great quality control. They have done a great job all year long. Coming out of the box, fit and finish on point, centering on point, edges are fresh and sharp. I couldn't ask for much more. They've went out of the box a little bit and done some crazy designs, which I really like. I like when companies are willing to step outside the box and do something a little different, but also they were able to put out some very utilitarian designs, very good EDC designs in the budget and in the premium form. This is a slamming good design right here. Really, really nice. comfortable. You know, hate or love that clip. I don't feel it in hand. I don't hate the clip. I just think it could be a little bit more minimal than it is. Maybe if it was just shortened up a little bit, I wouldn't feel the way that I do. You know what I mean? But it's passable. It'll work good. It's got good retention, and you know, if it carries good, it's got good retention. It keeps it in the pocket, and you don't feel it too much in the hand. Then it'll work, right? And then you have the ability to choke up here on this flat to get up behind that edge. And then, as always, you can choke up here and get up on that nice pokey tip for precise work. This is going to be a home run. I don't know that there's anything out there on it. At least I haven't seen anything. This thing is going to be a huge, huge hit. I'll have it linked down below. Shout out to Tenable for sending it in. Let me know what you think of the Model 6 here. Let me know what you think of Concept and Tenable as a company. I love hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions on these new knives and these companies. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video to more people. And if you're new to my channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you're subscribed and you ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I'll put a couple of new videos up on your screen. Go check one of the ones you haven't seen yet. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.